Qualitonali, good day, buenos dias, Palada 69. People always ask me, they'll say, hey, man, why do you have all these trust issues or you got your guard up? Well, I'll tell you what, man. I grew up with some OGs, you know what I mean? That when I was, 13, 14, 15 on up, you know, and when I was younger, I seen them some stupid shit, you know what I mean, that they were doing. But at that age, I was actually like sitting there riding in the car with them and stuff. So you get ingrained in a certain belief system, you know what I mean? Which I don't think is nothing wrong when you're dealing with shit like that, you know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is this, you know what I mean? I've been told on by people who support weirdos, you know what I mean? I've been told on by tweakers. I've been told on by people who, when I was living the lifestyle, I didn't sell them anything. I didn't give them anything. I didn't enable that ass. You know what I mean? I got people hating on me who are doing fucking fraud up the ass. You know what I mean? I got some people that are hating on me, you know what I mean? That think they're better on me just because they're committing fraud. Me, I'm a law abiding citizen doing day by day. I ain't tripping, you know what I mean? I was born poor. I've known, how can I say it, poverty, so I ain't tripping, you know what I mean? Whatever blessings come, they come. But I'll tell you one thing. Growing up and being deceived and seeing a bunch of shiesty shit going on, having so-called friends lie to other so-called friends just so they could see fights, or manipulations, see all the backstabbing, people trying to like to snake somebody's lady and pull them and do the deed behind their back. You know what I mean? People just not being cool. You know what I mean? And the list can go on. I have a whole shitload of examples I could give you. You know what I mean? But the thing is this: when people try to cut a deal at your expense, knowing that somebody harmed a child or somebody victimized a woman, a elderly, whatever, and they're trying to cut a deal, and you're looking at an L, yeah, that brokers my trust, breaks my trust. You know what I mean? I don't got no trust. You know what I mean? Just like all them people, like when I go to the courtroom in support of a victim of SA, you know what I mean? And the family of the perpetrators there, and they're trying to mean mug me and look all crazy and make a scene and stuff to get the cops involved because they're supporting a weirdo. You know what I mean? And it bothers them that I tell them, hey, birds of a feather flock together. If you support one, you are one. They can't handle that. So I got all kinds of issues, you know what I mean? But the one issue I got is that I like to share the truth. And a lot of people who live wearing masks and live in a fantasy world, they don't like hearing, you know what I mean? Because when I open my mouth and I speak that truth, it means that they have to take a look at themselves. And they don't know how to process all the shit that they got in them, all that ugly in them, to find out who they are and try to be who they are. Because it's easier to play victim to some drama or some shit you create and badmouth somebody who's trying to actually do good than for you to work on yourself and heal yourself. Because sometimes some people just want to keep that role. I mean, that's the only way they get attention. So stay true to you, keep an eye on your children, stay safe. Oh, for educational purposes.